I'm Judy, the athlete, and we're here to help you better your best. Let's start with a story today.
Yeah.
I've been working with a bare bow archer. So bare bow, for those of you that don't know, means they're shooting just a basic bow, no sight or aiming device, no extra stuff on the bow, just very, very simple, more traditional bow. And they have to figure out how to hit the target. But what's interesting is that this person has target panic.
Oh.
So they're really unable to get to full draw. They end up snap shooting, or they actually can't get there. They can't anchor and settle in.
Mm-hmm.
And so in talking to the person and just realizing how completely frustrating this is, especially since you'd think, most people think target panic comes from aiming. And so
They don't have a sight.
They don't have a sight, so how are they aiming?
Yeah.
Well, as I talked, I started to realize that the person had actually changed how they were shooting to figure out how to put the point of the arrow someplace on the target. So essentially they're creating a sight and they're aiming.
Right.
And over the course of this time where this is developed, they really got into aiming and putting this where it was. And so when I asked, well, what did you do before that? It was like, I just pulled up, anchored, and shot. I just saw the target, shot the target, which, oh my gosh, that's the ultimate instinctive shooting. That's what people that are hunters and stuff just would wish that they have. See the target, shoot the target. Don't get all caught up in this. And what's so interesting is I realized that's who this person is. This person is an awesome instinctive shooter. And as soon as I gave them permission to go back to shooting instinctively and not worrying about where the point of the arrow is or all of this kind of stuff, they're shooting so much better. They're able to actually, hit the target consistently and, more importantly, complete the shot.
So I think what you're saying is, the personality of that person, the strengths that they have, kind of would like to be integrated into their, performance. And sometimes the technique and technology and coaches, especially ones that, are really highly recognized, might be telling them something different, because we get the same thing. I just had a tour player who went to a great coach, and well, I've had a couple, and then they will change something, and the athletes, they're gun-ho, they work so hard on it, and finally they realize it isn't for me, it doesn't work for me, and everybody means well, but I just would think if you could figure that out a little bit earlier, it would be excellent. So it's about the athlete trusting themselves and knowing, these types, and you learn it, these types of things work well for me, these types of words I can understand. I do pictures, no, I don't do pictures, and all our perfectionists that are out there, how to use that perfectionism to your advantage, those types of things. And I guess it's knowing who you are, that authentic self.
And in some cases, sharing that so that somebody can help you discover you're not doing it. And I think kind of the moral of the story is bring your best self.
That's right.